Alright, so we are in the desert lands. Not a very nice place to be, but it does seem cool, doesn't it? Now,
Eye sharp. Dreamthrall.
Dreamthralls
You
indeed,
take
and
point.
a lot of them. They are eating people, huh?
We see you. Enemy.
Yo! We're just gonna leave these Dreamthrall soldiers around? Okay, how do they even remember how to shoot?
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Good shooting, Kai.
For the heal. Allows me to hoard even more. All the stuff I wanna hoard. Got some palm stone. Clear out the homestead. Let's do that, shall we? We have a swarmer here.
I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature. Much less me.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
Yeah, does anyone wanna like reject the Dream Scourge or something now? Cause I think we just send them here. That'll clear up any misconceptions they have. What the hell happened here? A lot of grenades. No like note or nothing to explain it. I'll take the damn grenades, and I mean they work. They're working grenades. This is the infected homestead. Oh yeah, very infected.
Fear in the eye! Invaders in the garden!
The garden.
Couldn't have done it better.
Alright, there you go.
Another win, but who's counting?
Leaves in the oasis. Why did you cut them down?
Yeah, see, why did you cut them down? Come on. She literally is causing the dream scourge. Okay. The Soul Unbound, Chapter 17. Andrin shoved his way through the crowd and found Emerada on a pile of rubble, drawn silent, clutching a singed leather valise. Behind her, the labs smoldered. They lingered for an agonizing minute before at last he found the courage to step closer to her. You come here, she said, of all tales. Andrin reached for her shoulder. I swear I knew nothing of this. You presumed to touch me. I didn't drew back. Please let me explain. I understand perfectly. Everything that passed between us here that night, it meant nothing to you. And Miranda averted her head. I was a fool to believe that you could be anything more than another of the Oathbinder's dogs. Andrin clutched his fist. This is untrue, and you know it. Do I? Miranda hunched her shoulders. I, who in my girlish bliss thought I could trust you. Andrin stood up to his full height. Then I will build you one anew. Somewhere the garrote will never find. Do not poison me with oaths you cannot keep. If it proves I love you, Emeralda gave him a look that to wither his very heart. You forget yourself. Right. I mean, you can't be living here now. Just saying. This place has corruption up to its gills, man.
Hard It's years since I saw this place.
The damn water thread. If that even is water. Yo, cool little crystalline stuff. I don't know what exactly that is. Here we go, more of these. Rogue and soldier. I'm throwing freaking rocks at me, bro. Oh, more of them just got up. The hell is a boomer?
Many of them. Sailors, soldiers, fisherfolk, all turned to monsters.
I wish I could help them. The Dream Scourge won't allow it.
No, the Dream Scourge is it's pretty bad. I mean, some of them are literally rogues. So they were soldiers, but you know. A lot of them were simply people doing things that people do. Come on then. There you go. I knew I would find a way over. Get more red, and then eagles reach party camp.
We took you in when the Dreamthrall swarmed. We weren't bad company.
That's neither here
Lift
nor
on
there.
looker.
Just don't want to get killed.
Well then, shut it and pray. Pray that I arrive. But only I can fix the lift, I believe. Weird and stupid as that might sound, it is true, I believe. We have a nice little area here. And it seems like this is a lot more linear, but it'll open up, like all of that is land I gotta explore. Before we go to the party camp though. Townfolk and lift
Get them to
onlooker.
fix the damned lift, won't you?
Who are
I
you?
don't like being stuck out here. I don't know when the Dreamthralls are going to attack.
I mean, they're all over.
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you? I don't like the...
It will be better for all of us if we fix the lift. If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot. This Orlin won't shut up.
Yeah, I hear
don't know
that.
why we don't use a simple pulley system. If they hadn't made this thing so complicated, it'd be fine. If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot.
Yeah, people
This Orlin won't
overcomplicate
shut up.
things. Oh, look at this. Grog and cheese. I walk so slowly. I think my movement speed has been reduced or something, cause like I am slow, bro. Well, how exactly does that work? Yeah, but I can imagine maybe there's a way to get up there. No, it just knocked me off. Hmm, interesting question. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Probably from the behind. Alright, till then we'll set up a party camp. Why am I so goddamn slow? I
What
don't
is
know.
it you like so much about ghost stories, Giada?
Well, ghost stories are how we confront our fears, how we explore and define them in a safe environment.
Don't they give you nightmares? The chills? After I hear a ghost story, I can't stop imagining something behind every strange noise or stray breeze.
Of course, but telling a story gives you power over it. You get to choose when to hold back and when to be merciless.
Guess I'm more comfortable with things I can see. And shoot, if needed.
An animancer has to grow comfortable with the unknown. But that would be challenging for a soldier.
And a sailor. When you spend months at the mercy of the sea, and whatever's in it, you learn a healthy fear of the unknown.
Can't say I blame you. I'm brave enough to tinker on souls, but the ocean? No thank you. Leave me out of it.
Don't like the ocean? Alright, I guess that's fair
I
enough.
don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the living lands. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
Wanna talk about it? I could tell. You don't need to apologize. So am I. Let's be miserable together. Wanna talk about it?
Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the living lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one animancer supposed to compete with that?
You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker. By setting Sabadell free and fixing what's broken in the living land, Sabadell is the problem. We should deal with them permanently. They'll hear that. But that is true, I think. I can't answer that question for you, but I'm sure you'll figure it out in time. Well, you're not alone. Yeah.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the living lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Have a little faith in yourself. You chose this path for a reason. That doesn't make you a failure. Think of it as a new beginning. Have a little faith.
Did I? After what happened to my parents, I always thought the path chose me. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Alright, let's talk about Scattersharp.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you know any local history about Scattersharp?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller.
Alright, ask about you.
Go on then. Don't be shy.
What about our travel
I've
companions?
spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
How are you holding up?
Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Emulcifier was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work.
Why is that? Do all animals suffer from envoy? I can help? What was that again? Maybe I can help.
What I'm up against is much bigger than either of us. Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The dream scourge is infecting our Aedyr, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing.
If you trace the dream scourge to the garden, you'll find answers. The research will change lives. It's a setback, nothing more. Did you ever stop and think you're more than your work? I won't accept the kind of talk from a worst enemy. Your research will change lives. It's a setback, nothing more. Yeah.
I hope you're right. I really do. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden. For better or worse.
Alright, that's enough for now. We've
Thanks for
spoken
talking.
enough. What about you, Marius?
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
I believe we can cure the dream scourge. Are you saying it's too dangerous even for you? What makes it so dangerous? I know keep things interesting, doesn't it? Why, what makes it so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago.
Oh?
Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
I think I'll be able to handle it. We'll be fine, Marius. You don't sound confident about our chances. I get the impression you haven't spent much time in Scattershop. I plan to be at least that stubborn. I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai?
Poor Kai.
What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
About Scattersharp.
Right. What do you need?
Learn more about Scattersharp.
They say this used to all be underwater until something happened that cracked open the ground and swallowed the seas.
Swallowed the seas, huh?
Makes sense to me. If you dig far enough, you'll find strange things like old fish bones that don't make sense in a place like this. I think that's why Thirdborn appeals to the Rowatayans so much. Like there's an ancestral connection with what the land used to be. Or maybe they just like fishing off the coast. What do I know?
Any tips for surviving?
Right. This might be good information for you, since I don't know if Aedyr has wastelands like this. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst.
Learn more about the place.
What else is there? No idea. What you see out there is what you get.
Alright, more tips?
Let's see. It gets cold out here at night. I always make a fire in camp, and no matter how hot it is during the day, I always keep a blanket. I like to camp on a hill or plateau if I can, because even the slightest bit of rain can cause a flash flood. You'd be surprised how many people drown in Shatterscarp. Nothing's prepared for rain out here, especially the land itself. Though if you don't drown, your water problems are pretty much solved, so there you go.
Right, learn more.
What else is there? No idea. What you see out there is what you get.
How do you survive?
Let's see. I collected a good amount of water before we left Emerald Stair. Sometimes that's the only way to have water here. We have enough to travel for a while, but if we get stuck out here, we are in big trouble.
Water
I also put
issues.
jerky in my pack. Drinking water isn't enough. You'll need that salt, too. That's something most people forget. Pestler root is good when you're thirsty. Doesn't have any water in it, but makes you feel less thirsty when you chew it. It's not perfect, but it can get you through that extra distance before you can find more water.
Okay.
What else is there? No idea. What you see out there is what you get.
More survival
Let's
tips.
see. Most game is out at night around here. That's why I go hunting while everyone else is asleep. Mostly snakes, with a few larger beetles and rats. A lot of them burrow into the ground, so you can just go get them. Good news is that there aren't a lot of parasites here. Bad news is that's because most of the animals here are poisonous to eat. Avoid most of the organ meat. Cook everything else until it's basically ash, and you'll be just fine.
Right.
What else is there?
Hey, skip that. Give me
Let's
this.
see. Shatterscarp is a challenge even to me. But I never lost anyone out here. Closest I came was when the kid I was traveling with decided not to keep his mouth shut in Thirdborn. Poor kid. I had to pay half what he paid me just to keep a barkeep from smashing the kid's face in. The other half to leave town with him. There's a survival tip. Don't go mouthing off in Thirdborn. It takes a certain kind of madness to live out here on purpose. What else is there? No idea. What you see out there is what you get.
More
Let's
tips.
see. My guess is you already know what you need to know to survive out here. I don't have much more to add.
Alright, well, nothing
Right.
then.
Changing the subject?
Companions.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Never mind.
Right. Figured as much.
That's enough.
You too.
Alright.
I was wondering, what do souls feel like?
Forgive me, but could you elaborate?
There you go, I'm walking
mean,
faster.
Do you touch them when you're doing animancy?
Touch them.
Are they hot or cold? Is it like a cloud or like a beam of light?
Well, it feels a bit like being watched. Like there's an unseen presence in the laboratory with you. That's why many animancers prefer to work in groups, to be in the presence of the living.
I think that makes sense.
Normally this is nothing to worry about, unless the presence follows you home. Then you know you've angered the dead.
Right. I think I'll just stick with hunting bears for now.
Seems a bit safer. Alright, exit here. Yeah, no, I'm good. These two are better fighters apparently, I think. Wouldn't think that, considering this guy is literally a hunter, but and she is an academician, but whatever. Her spells do be hurty. They do hurt people. They hurt people pretty bad. The hell is this blood river, by the way? The hell said keep walking? Was it you guys? Give me a sec. Alright. These guys are bad mouthing me, I think. Or they were just telling me to keep walking. Who, I mean, I don't appreciate that. Who do you think you are, huh? Don't you like that shit? Don't care, huh? I mean, the water doesn't seem like infected or anything. It is like red, but maybe that's normal. I don't know. I do like these flowers though. It's all messed up here.
We see you.
Yeah, you see me?
Never had a chance.
Too bad.
I was worried for a second.
You should not be worried. Definitely underwater, look at that. The freaking giant shell. Where did the priest go? That's the damn priest. Get out of here, desert beetle with a big ass horn. Are you having kids? Yo, 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 with the spears. Eh,
Everyone okay?
of course, there are still Zauraps here. Exceptional upgrade material. So when Paradisian ladder was the exceptional material I always wanted. Yeah, the red water waterfall. Eh? Poison does seem more effective than fire. Hilak's note. If you find this, know that I continue to look for a safe place for us. Only death will keep me from my task, but I, Hilak, have made a promise to you good people. Well, you died, so now you can officially stop looking. But he can blame you. Said only death can keep me from my task, well, he died, so.
This village has felt the touch of death, or something worse than death.
Oh, they're an exceptional bow. Tyrian soldiers. Oh, is this the settlement they were talking about back there? People were like, oh, they're all saying it was a torch or whatever, but I don't think so. Alright. Flame Eaten Diary. New quest check acquired. Most pages are too scorched to read. A final entry, however, is still legible. In my haste to clear away the arachnids which inhabited our study so as to make room for our changed fellows, I accidentally left the well key in the laboratory. A foolish slip of the mind in absence. I pray this is no symptom of the plague in me. What the hell are you talking about? The well key in the laboratory.
That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
What laboratory? Right, well, there's nothing in here.
Water's precious here, but I don't think that's why they locked it.
Right, the Dreamthralls are in the well. Burned lady grew on the corpses. Research supplies. Spider research needs. Hammers and chisels for crystal extraction, poison antidotes, bandages. So many bandages. Additional entries have been scrawled in more urgent handwriting. Dream Scourge research needs. Chains, manacles, cages. Pruning shears for mushroom extraction. Aromatic herbs. Vomit bucket. Research house key is needed. Or we can use our limited supplies on it. I feel we should not use our limited supplies on it. Okay. So they were here originally studying spiders. Then the dream scourge hit. They were like, what the hell is even that? What is this cal there? Hell there. That's part of the crystal spider research, I'm guessing. Oh, there it is. I've been looking for this. Okay. What the hell happened here? The Aedyrians came in here with grenades and shit. I think they were trying to destroy the entire place. They were only somewhat successful. Research best practices. Please dust off your boots on the way inside. The subjects are in a delicate state and we cannot risk contamination by outside particulates. Do not feed the subjects by hand. They bite. Use tongs, a stick, or a shovel from a safe distance. Should you be afflicted with the dream scourge, let your peers know so you can join the other subject. Great. Do not worry about the subjects. They are dead in every way that matters. Block with research house key. Cotton soul pod. All right. It's quite a place, huh? Oh, there is a little cave here I want to see. Aha! A frozen grenade will do it. Eye of Rigamond. But they left loot in here. Some hard tech. Flight. Open to the air. Ash tinged note. A crisp note written in a clear hand. It's white parchment speckled with speckled dark with ash. It reads, leave the laboratory keys on this nail by the door. Always keep it locked. The desert vermin must not be allowed inside. Research house key. Small ash blight. The key to the spider research house in Skaldrakef in ancient lake bed. Frickin' ash blights. The greater one. Look at it's so cool looking, bro. Deadly. Turns out to be cool. Okay, keep shooting. Did these blights burn the town down? Well, I see now the source of primal. You are literally on fire, my friend. Okay. So I got the key to this tent. What is this? Skill grotto. The grotto?
Messy equipment, contaminated samples. This is no lab.
No? Awakened Aedyr. That's good. Spindle Walker. The hell is Spindle Walker doing here? What the hell is Spindle Walker? I mean, it's better. Webs no longer slow you. Web Weaver. A successful parry has 20% chance of laying webs that slow enemies. I've got more move speed and resistance to frost. That's it. While most Withrak prefer to stay far away from Kith society, there are always exceptions to the rules. Zahak, a Withrak merchant better known as the Spindle Man, was one such exception. What exactly Zahak did before he settled into his shop in Delver's Row is a mystery to most. What he is known about him is that at one point he owned this shield, though whether he made it himself or found it in his travels only he would know the answer to. Having no need of the shield for himself, Zathak sold it to a traveling merchant visiting Nekataka for a sizable sum of coin, enough to get his emporium started, though it passed through many hands since leaving Dahak's possession. The shield remarkably shows no signs of wear and tear. Give me a sec. Alright, we continue onward. So we grabbed something here. We have a burned document. Only fragments of sentences remain on this burned document. Crystal eater spiders of the living lands, but upon what mineral? Perhaps the unique properties of the well key. Enter the well. Well, key to the well. The Deerwood, Part 2, The Broken Stone War. In 2626 AI, a group of farmers, while clearing farmland for planting, accidentally knocked down one of the ancient Adra menhirs on their land. This innocent act drew the ire of the native population and started what would come to be known as the Broken Stone War. When it was finally over, several thousand colonists had been killed, as well as hundreds of the Glenfarthans. Even though the war was technically over, the Glenfarthans escalated their attacks on the settlers over the next 2 years using vicious tactics that left many colonists, several military figures, an earl and 6 thanes dead. Unable to stop the grandfather attacks, the earls erected Earl Edrang Hardret to the position of chief. Okay, well respected and known to be a master of military tactics. He was tasked with dealing with the Glenfarthen threat. Erdrang fought with the Glenfarthens led by an Olin named Regd for the next 2 years. Neither side can gain the upper hand on the other, resulting in a tense stalemate between the two groups. Because of the stalemate, the hostilities slowly died off, and in 2631, the Drebudian people signed a treaty with the Glenfarthens. Regig would step down, the Glenfarthens would stop their attacks altogether, and the Drebudian people would leave the ruins alone. This treaty angered the nobility in Aedyr as it brought to a halt the supply of artifacts. Edrang also tried to get the practice of slavery outlawed, but this was not successful. Because of this, the peace between the Raywood and Ain Glenfarthen is uneasy and tumultuous. Small patches of rural violence still cropped up, but were easily dealt with as neither side wanted another war. But maybe they should have, because the problem was not solved. Just buried. Look at that spider, man. Oh, the early colonial history. No other land has quite a wild and bloody recent history, from colony to Plantanite to Free Republic. The Deerwood has undergone a trial by fire to emerge as a powerful force of the Eastern Reach. Deerwood's history actually begins in Aedyr. In 2602 AI, Aedyrian explorers returned from a journey across the ocean with tales of the treasures they had found. They discovered countless ruins scattered through the forest as well as plains to the north of the trees that would be perfect for growing warlas. There was a problem, however. The locals were hostile and there was potential for conflict. The first king of Aedyr knew that this was too good an opportunity to pass up and sent more explorers to scout and map the area. Exploration continued over the next 20 years. Small groups of explorers traveled back and forth between Aedyr and this new world, with a handful of colonists setting up small camps to establish a base for the explorers to work out of. Conflict with the locals, who the Aedyrians learn are called the Grandfathers, were rare, but frequent enough for the first king to send a small squadron of guards to help protect the citizens. These guards established a central base on a river in the western section of the woods. This settlement would eventually become the city of Dyford, upon which the modern-day village of the same name is presently built. Once that base was established, the first permanent Aedyrian settlements began north and west of the Bale River. Over the next 3 years, thousands of Aedyrians made the trek from Aedyr to this new land. The grandfathers, who seemed to revere the ruins scattered through the forest, caused a few problems with some of the settlements, especially those founded near the ruins themselves. These were easily taken care of by the colonists with the help of the Imperial Guard. The Aedyrians, in order to further their foothold in the area, reduced the cost of production and, in an attempt to keep the grandfather population under control, started making slaves out of any grandfathers captured during the uprisings. This results in a great increase in tension between the two groups. With the population of the area growing, an official government structure is established by the first king. He appoints several earls to preside over the land and assign them thanes to help run their territories, and they call the new Griefram the Deerwood. Deerford remains the center for the Imperial Guard, but settlement in Pearlwood Gulf, New Dennard is the true seat of power for the area, sitting at the edge of the ocean, forest, fertile farmland, and a river that runs from the coast to the White Marsh. Settlers flocked to the area hoping to establish names for themselves. Aedyr began to spread across the land. Of course, there were problems. Second part we have right there. Okay, so we have a key. Key to the well. This is a scan. Okay. We'll enter the well. There's monsters down there, but
Right. Who's going first?
it's gonna be me. Sandcliff Grotto. What is this place called? Scaled Clef Grotto. Well, there do be spiders here.
What?
Yeah, get used to it, lady. The work here often involves water.
Okay, we're definitely in a ghost story.
Alright, well, I can't really see very well, but I'm sure it's fine. These eggs don't burn, huh? Okay, we have crystal eaters here.
Another one down.
Lead the way.
Why do they even get up? They don't know I'm here. Okay, this is a crystal eater, non-spiderling variant. I do love our rapid fire shots. Got him.
I was wait for a second.
Don't have to be. Oh, once again, we had a grenade there. We have another spiderling.
Remind me not to spook you.
Fine bow. Yeah. And there's Dreamthralls in here, obviously. That didn't work. Here we seem to have opened up a passage. You guys are not Dream Thralls yet. Diary scrap. The final page of a short diary written in shaky hand. The other pages are torn away. What remains reads, lost in the cave stone. Vines reach canopy sky. Cave gone. Cannot will back the world. The stone I know. Greenery. The garden kith. Only blossoms. Thoughts like pollen. Pollen to be carried to grow and renew. Souls disperse spores to grow anew. Yeah, now they're all about the
Dreamthralls.
garden.
Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
It is interesting that the dream thralls now talk about the garden is immediately after we found out that we need to go to the garden. We were told by the freaking our god, which means our god is the one creating this all this dream stuff. Anyway, a small collection of notes written on spore-spotted, water-stained parchment. It is titled "An Account of the Progression of the Dream Scourge." It reads. The affliction begins with brief absences, that is, moments of unawareness, not unlike those caused by disturbed sleep, over inebriation, great age, and so on. Then, within the span of days, this affliction progresses to a hallucinatory state. In every instance, it is the same. The afflicted dreams in waking life of floral imagery. The detachment from reality is not sudden but gradual. The afflicted recognize the degradation of their faculties until they are lost entirely within the realm of the dream. During this period, appetite lessens as the afflicted are unresponsive to the world around them. The skin takes on a sickly hue, then a greenish one. The afflicted are largely lethargic. Then comes what is currently believed to be the final change. The skin blossoms with fungal growth. The afflicted regain their energy and lash out with uncanny strength at the world around them. No stage of progression is known beyond this point. Were you not studying them yet?
We made an oath. We can
Ewan?
do nothing for them.
We're damned.
Okay, we know where the people are who locked them up. I am inside. Hello, Halfor.
The flowers have names I do not know. Names they do not know.
Great.
A bud that simply is itself. Red petals. Red petals. The flowers.
Second.
I am. No. The world. The sun. Remember me to the sun that shines.
Aha.
I cannot hold on. The soil is my body, and the roots are me. And myself is nothing but a tree.
Oh, that rhymes.
I cannot hold on.
Elmir.
So
Salfin.
This is the garden. So it has always been.
Uh-huh.
Flowers will bloom from me. The world shall bloom from my body.
Right.
Flowers will bloom from me. The
Crystal.
all roots reaching into the earth, beyond soil, beyond stone. All roots reaching reaching into the earth.
They keep talking about roots and stuff.
Beyond
Is weird. Where's the other lady? You guys stay in there. And what's up with... Hey! What the hell, bro? They locked us up. Okay about that.
Not saying a word.
Please do not.
Who are you? What do you want from us?
What do you want from these people you have locked up?
Gods take me. You're a real person, not a Dreamthrall.
Nope.
That's a fallacy. Dreamthralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
That depends on who's asking. I am a representative of the Aedyr Empire, yes. Good rumors, I hope. I worked hard on developing an excellent reputation. I am a representative of the Aedyr Empire, yes.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar then. That's fortuitous.
Yes.
We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Aedyr ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
Right.
We should have fled. The local Aedyrans warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions.
Makes
The
sense.
Steel Garrote is very clear about whether Dreamthralls can be permitted to live.
Why are you harboring dream thralls? I'm with the captain, that seems entirely reasonable. Why didn't you do as he said? So why are you harboring them?
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
You want to save the dream thralls? This is treason. There is no reversing the effects of dream thralls. Yeah, there's no reversing the effect of a dream scourge. We don't know that. You want to save the dream thralls?
It was certainly the desired outcome, but given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy.
What can I do?
Kill the Dreamthralls for us. That way Weemgar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrote won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dreamthralls for us.
The Garrote is
You're
ass anyway.
joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Weemgar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Resolve. Got it. I'll go kill the dream thralls. You really would be alright with me killing your husband? I'll ask Vigma for provision. Any other solutions? Any other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us. Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it cleanly.
What are
Great.
you talking about, you lunatic?
Even if the Envoy got Weemgar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrote. They might still decide we're infected. Worse, they might decide we're trying to infect other Aedyrans.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're going to die. It's just a matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrote's hand. No. Better we just end it here. Envoy, put us out of our misery.
She
Oh,
doesn't
come
speak
on.
for us. Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
Can't give up hope if you don't know what will happen if you get provisions. Attack fine, I'm putting out of a misery. I'll see about getting provisions. Kill the Dreamthralls. You can't give up. We don't know what will happen if you get provisions. I mean, I want to go. I'll kill the Dreamthralls.
Please, think about this. My brother is one of them.
Better they die than us, you imbecile.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
Oh, relax. You can't let them live anyway.
Well,
They are still living Dreamthralls. Never mind. 1 second. Oh my. You got a full stake here, man. What do we have in here? Full purple chest. Bunch of money in there. Oh, this is the way out. Okay. All right. How do I kill them again? That which remains. Put the dream thought out of their misery. Murder determination will burn down, investigate the remains, find out what happened there.
Gareth, guide me back. This was for the best.
And done. There you go. Well, it's all cleaned up. You guys are stuck in there? Be in there then, I'm out.
well,
The dream thralls are dead.
it is done then. This miserable chapter is over. Halfor would have preferred we made a breakthrough in our studies. But at least he's at peace.
I envy his peace. The steel garrote will hunt us forever.
I'll kill them
If
all,
we
don't worry.
had better provisions, we'd at least be able to hide out here until the Inquisitor's attention wanders.
No, just put us out of our misery.
She doesn't speak for us, Envoy. Kill her if you must.
I'm not killing anyone. Go to Eagle's Reach. With the dream thralls dead, Bigmar won't have an excuse not to take you in. Yeah.
You've doomed us, Envoy. He'll just tell the steel garrote, and they'll flay us.
You whine too much. We'll go to Eagle's Reach. Hopefully you won't prove our friend here right.
We owe it to my brother to do something with our lives, I suppose. Can't conduct our studies if we're dead.
Plenty of dream thralls over there. You can continue over there. Okay.
Doom
7.
awaits us in Eagle's Reach, but no one is listening.
No doom.
Doom awaits us in Eagle's
We'll be leaving as soon as we can.
Uh-huh.
We'll be leaving as soon as we can.
Can't believe we're going to Eagle's Reach. It's such a bad idea. Can't believe we're going to Eagle's Reach.
Well, it's the best idea you've got. Alright? That's what you're gonna do. Did I find the treasure that was here? I must have. Alright. Well, then I'm out of here. I mean, yeah, you can't just have dream thralls. There's no trick healing them. Plus, if I leave them there, they'll probably just die anyway. Right? Basically, like, no chance they'll actually survive. 3 of them alone. And that's healthy. Healthy grotto. We have this upper area. Let's actually go and explore that. Not to mention this waterfall area here. There's something up there too. Must be a way up. There you go. Holy. Okay, all the way up. One enemy here.
Quiet as a sword.
Deadfall Highlands. There's a swarmer here.
Couldn't have done it better.
Another win. But who's counting?
Salted Trout Waterlogged Journal. I am Toka Haruta, a practitioner of healing who dedicated his study and his life to the weal of his kith. If you are reading this, I fear my efforts to wash away this accursed affliction beneath the churning waters have failed. I only pray I'll be forgiven for any harm I've caused. Well, you did not cause any harm. I killed you in time. I stopped another potential tragedy. Dream Scourge could have spread, you know. We do not want that. You're like a normal dude, huh? Maybe the Dreamthralls can't climb ladders? You are a deserter. Take your spear. You cannot desert.
We don't have to know each other.
We most certainly don't. What are you doing out here? What are you even talking about? You're gonna get yourself killed. We most certainly don't. What are you doing out here?
I don't owe you any answers. Go away. Some of us are trying not to be found. Some of us just... Fuck. Fuck. I should have been there for him.
Go back now. You're a soldier, aren't you? Them, what happened? It's none of my business. You're a soldier, aren't you?
I was once. Have to get rid of these clothes. I'll be fine as soon as I... Cons, what am I gonna do?
Can I help you at all? Board the first ship you find, don't look back, run fast so they don't catch up to you. Can I help you at all?
No. Nobody can help. I got myself into this mess. It's my fault, all of it. Can't go back to third board. Can't go through Eagle's Reach. This place is just fucked. It's all fucked.
He's honest.
Well, great.
Nothing we can do for him.
Except steal all his food.
Mockery of me, aren't you? Get lost.
You don't deserve supplies.
Forget you ever saw me.
Uh-huh.
Go on. There's nothing for you here. Go away. Leave me alone. Go
No.
on. There's nothing.
Alright, well, you're repeating dialogue, so I will go away. As long as he wasn't repeating.
Reinforcements.
Huh? I ain't up there, bro. Trying to get up there, but I ain't up there. At the place, huh? Okay, we have ourselves a camp here, a party camp. We head up the cliffs. There's a Leviathan's Hollow, the Deadfall Highlands, and the Sulfur Mines base camp. This is where I have a mission. Okay. More Dreamthralls, of course.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these buttes, and you've got a defensible position.
Just blew the hell up, man. An Arbalast. And a rogue.
We see you.
Do you? You're just a swarmer. Oh, you're a elder grizzly bear. Keep shooting.
Never had a chance.
Alright.
That was a close one.
Was it? Not really. The hell are you? Guess I'll never know. Only that you died with money. Looking chest. Sand creeper spiderling. Holy, level 4. This is a nasty place, alright. Tough enemies all around. So all we gotta do is head over here. What's up, Milake?
You there? Have the spiders? I'm not feeling too clever. Forgive me. I'm afraid I've been bitten.
You need to find help. Can you walk? Not feeling too clever? How? What were you doing in a place is dangerous? You need to find help. Can you
No,
walk?
stranger. Leave me. I can't. My leg. It burns.
I have something to help, I
Burning
guess.
canal too. I think of his eyes and I can't picture them. Can't remember their color. I swam in them for years. Now look at me.
I believe this is a symptom of trauma, not poison. Trust me, I know.
Trauma. Vanguard Scout. No venom, you're lucky. At your age, that bite must have sent you into shock. Give her a health potion here, drink this, it should help. I should leave you to your rest. No venom, you're lucky. At your age, the bite must have sent you into shock.
So I'll rally then? Wait, how did I get here? Ah, right. I came to spread Kanau's ashes. Kanau, my love. We adored this view. At least until the dream scourge took him. I guess it'll be a while longer before I see him again. It's all right. You meant well. I'll sit here for now.
Okay, I guess.
If he could see this place now.
I mean, it's still a pretty place.
And now we think I'm being so silly. I'll get out. Oh, when I get out.
Uh-huh.
And now we think I'm being so silly.
Alright. Yeah, there's enemies down there. Fortunately, they are very high level enemies. Yeah, the problem is these are level 3. These people are level 4. They're one level above what I am currently. Speak with the mining officials. Third born miner.
Aaron? Nothing to say. Aaron? Can't help you.
Alright, not very helpful, are they? Anyway, we'll save here. And I will see you in the next one.